Knights of the Flaming Rose at a peace summit.
I wonder whose side they're on.
On that of whoever paid them.
Any idea who might have summoned them?
Radovid. Now the scum of the Order wear the Redanian coat of arms as they burn pyres. Witch hunts are their favorite pastime, or so I've heard.
Radovid witnessed what the Order did in Vizima. He saw the Grand Master's madness with his own eyes. Yet he gave them a new home. For a good reason, I expect.
That's easy. He needed a whip against Isleheart.
They've made camp outside the city walls. Means they're not here in an official capacity.
Are they on vacation?
Maybe they just don't want to stand out.
Isleheart has a dragon up her sleeve. Radovid has invited a unit of the Order's knights.
Don't forget Sheila and Henselt.
It should be an interesting peace summit.
You shouldn't let them see you.
I know. To them, a good elf is a dead elf.
It's not because you're an elf. It's because you're Yorvith.
I'll try to enter the city through the caves. I'd advise you to do the same.
The knights will know I'm wanted. You know of a passage?
I know of a cave nearby. There are many ways to enter Loch Muin, my friend. If Radovid has summoned the Order, I'm certain the others have brought their armies as well. The city must be full of soldiers. All of them sitting as if on a witch's bomb, waiting for a spark. But that may be to our advantage. If the rulers have holed themselves up in camps, it should be easy to move about between them.
Let's go before we get noticed. want to see Radovid.
And who might you be?
Geralt of Rivia.
Murderer of kings! Get him!
Eternal fire!
Flaming Rose! Chastity and justice!
Good you're here. Look what I found.
Keep your distance.
Already forgotten that a similar creature hung around my There's a forested valley on the other side of the city, once teeming with wildlife. It's now dead. The royal delegations arrived here that way.
I know. That's why we went around. What exactly killed the Vrans?
As the years went by and the climate turned colder, the Vrans had less and less food. Their hunters descended to the lowlands where they encountered the first human settlers and their plagues, typhus, dysentery, and pneumonia. The Vrans began to fall ill. They tried to save themselves, building an aqueduct and sewers that rivaled today's. But it grew colder, and the canals remained frozen for most of the year. When the elves arrived, they encountered only ghosts, a dead city falling into it. The Enshe rebuilt it, restored its former beauty. Humans did not arrive here for many more years. Marshal Raupenek then swiftly proved himself more deadly than all diseases combined. He attacked at night, murdering all the city's inhabitants. Most families died in their homes. The fires raged on for days.
Dragon fire can turn a city into a flaming tomb much quicker than Raupenek's arsonists. Philippa has a hold over Saskia, and she's not afraid to use her. We need to hurry. We're in Lockmuir.
We're on the fringes somewhere. We should find what we came for nearer the main quarters.
Let's go.
They gagged Philippa in the nick of time. She almost cast a spell. Rotting in the Redanian dungeon now in special shackles.
Radovid's right to show the witches their place.
I wonder what they'll do to her. Either the executioner or the monsters will have their fun. They say Logmuin's dungeons are full of scum of all kinds.
No idea what they locked her up for, but every sorceress is guilty of something.
True enough. Not likely to see anyone weeping for her.
A dungeon befits Philippa Eilhart very well, though gallows would be even better.
If they killed her, you can forget about healing Saskia.
They must guard her as heavily as the Emperor's bedchamber. We'll not get in there.
I'm in no hurry to visit the Emperor's bedchamber, but we've got to get into the dungeon.
Look for a passage through the sewers. I'll locate Eilhart's quarters. If she didn't expect to be arrested, I may find something interesting there.
The tunnels beneath the city sound
They used to lead almost everywhere, though some passages may have collapsed during the
It's still worth a shot.
Let's go there.
I'll find Philippa. You search her.
Right. We learned a lot the last time we browsed through her things. Va fail, Gwynblade.
Come on!
Magic or danger?
Recruit in danger! Recruit in danger! Recruit in danger! Recruit in danger!
I don't believe you killed Foltest.
I didn't.
But a bounty is a bounty.
I knew we'd meet again.
Not you.
Silgrat doesn't forget humiliation.
What do you want?
You won't win this time. All of Edern will know the power of... Be off! Oh, the fucking shame.
How can I help?
I want to play dice.
You must first prove you're good enough by defeating the elves who play here.
Yes.
Let's play.
You must first defeat my teacher.
What can I do for you?
Do you play dice?
Would you like to...
Another
Care to play? You lost.
Care for a... You lose. Care for a... You win.
Care to play? You lost. Care to play? You lost. Care to play? Congratulations.
Thanks for the game.
Yes.
Let's play.
You must first defeat my teacher. He's a mark.
How can I help?
I want to play.
I could use some coin. You've lost. How can I help?
I want to play.
I could use... You've won.
Who can I play next?
My apprentice. She's a mere learner in magic.
Yes.
Let's.
Shall we? I've won! Yes.
Let's...
Shall... I've won! Yes.
Let's play dice.
Shall... You fully deserve this.
Who else can...
The incredible lockup.
Sounds arrogant.
Somewhere around the market.
Thanks.
Yes?
I guess you're here about the war.
They wouldn't let us near Natalis, and Radovid refuses an audience. Scandalous. The mages drone on about their coven of advisors, but even they don't take us seriously. Perhaps the prince could get something, but I'm not certain they'll let him into the talks. Henselt protested, and the others are too cowardly to stand up to him. As a result, we are not officially here.
Henselt can't openly interfere in your matters.
Who's to stop him? He claims the prince is preparing to set a dangerous precedent.
Terrible crime. Next thing you know, he'll do a... The mages will be overjoyed if you sign their treaty. Any idea who'd be the advisor in Vengerberg?
They insist on appointing the advisors themselves, though I doubt
Anything can happen.
that lass will allow no one to control her. I've been observing her.
Making her even more dangerous if anyone manages...
I'm not sure I...
Just thinking aloud.
Oh, it's a lovely day today.
Welcome. Welcome.
Let me guess.
Behold, the mighty...
Way to spoil my fun.
The mighty Numa breaks the necks of... His secret...
You lose.
Are you the mighty...
Who's up?
Someone who wants to see if your nick...
Then come to the circus and watch me rip off the...
You've got a big mouth.
And you've pissed off the mighty Numa.
I've always been the cure.
They say we... You li...
I've always...
They say witches are tough. You lose.
I've always been the curious sort.
They say... You li...
I've always been...
They say... You lose. They say witches are tough.
Scalen Burden told me you cheat.
And you believe?
It's you I don't believe. Fact is, you could only get that kind of strength.
Fuck you! You're as loaded with potions.
I was clean during our... You're a con. They should call you.
One more word and I'll shove your tongue so deep.
How will you do that? You'll lose your coordination when you're headless.
Why the aggro? I don't need any aids. I'm still the best without them. You lose.
I've always been...
My little ace tits! No one's ever beaten me.
There's always a first time.
If I give you something, will you keep this to yourself? The circus finds out I lost, they'll can me. The mighty Numa must be invincible. Take this and keep your trap shut. Please.
All right. Thanks.
Welcome.
Now you tell me. I don't work with sorceresses. This is no job for me.
What's going on? Are you about to fight?
The Conclave has forbidden dueling.
You can't just back out. We agreed. We have commitments to fulfill.
You did take an advance on your fee. And I'm keeping it. Don't you follow me.
Witcher Geralt. A sight for sore eyes you are. May we speak?
Didn't expect to see you again. Certainly not here.
Loch Muin is an intriguing place.
For scientists especially.
We've mounted a small expedition and require protection.
What kind of expedition are we talking about?
We have irrefutable evidence that Ebder Henna's laboratory is located in Loch Muin.
We need an armed man to protect us from the filth in the sewers. They're infested with monsters.
The details you'll get from our employer.
A sorceress.
Remember that potion you gave me back in Flotsam?
Of course. How's the experiment going? Noticed any side effects?
Or peculiar interactions with other potions?
Yeah, every time I mix it with vodka, my tongue gets hairy. What was Der Hanna doing in this city?
Everyone's heard of his 1,000 genie curse, but few know that he also had a penchant for the history of Loch Muin. He was particularly interested in the Vrans and their ultimate decline as a civilization. In his memoirs, he mentions that he left his archive here. That's how we pinpointed the location of his laboratory.
You did?
The sorceress did, in point of fact.
But we're the ones who know everything about Ebdehenna.
I wrote my dissertation about the man. To arrive at the laboratory, we must pass through the sewers.
I know a thing or two about monsters, and about sorceresses. What's this one's name?
I'm sorry, but we cannot disclose her name until you agree to join us.
Nice talking to you then.
Cynthia. Her name is Cynthia.
All right, I'm willing to help.
You won't regret it.
Where do we start?
We've gained access to an ancient crypt where mages were laid to rest. It's beneath that tower. Our companions await us there.
So, are you a sorceress now?
It's not that simple. A pass is simply not enough. But Philippa Eilhart summoned me here for an important exam, so I hope to be one soon.
An exam?
A secret one. I'm not even sure how to prepare. I'm cramming intensely, everything bit by bit, just to be sure.
Good luck. Still willing?
I'm a student, aren't I?
I'm collecting information about
The Wild Hunt. A retinue of wraiths who speak...
Crawford.
That, at least, is what...
How are things?
You're either very unobservant or very... I thought I'd meet some of my colleagues from years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away.
Mages aren't known for being...
You're telling me. They threw me out of Banard the first chance they got. Must have beaten the Chancellor. They've all forgotten me, and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and amulets.
I'd like to cast an eye at those if you don't...
Sure. Come back for a game sometime. Come back for a game sometime.
I'd like to play.
Want to play? The incredible...
How are things?
You're...
Anything on the wa-
I'd avoid the topic altogether. Nothing...
I'll take my chances. I need to know why the Wraiths carry off youths.
This knowledge has never been recorded. Which...
Well, I'd like to.
In the chasms beneath Loch Muin, there is a sword that once belonged to an elf from the parallel.
And nobody's gone to look.
There are mages who seek it still, but the sword is well concealed. They say...
I'd like to play.
Want to play? You just ended a lifelong winning.
And you owe me some coin.
What's your pref?
Show me what you got.
I can give you runes to enhance your sword, an element that'll reinforce your armor, or one of the...
Give me a design. Just make...
You ought to be happy with this.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Hey there.
Likewise, the frog.
What you staring at?
Smelled something awful. Thought it was dung. Now I see it's only a couple of Redanian dogs.
What was that?
Bloody bastard. You're about to... Witcher.
What's going on here? Enough!
Nothing worth your while. A little difference of opinion.
I could treat this as an assault on representatives of the Redanian royal delegation.
Yeah, you could. What would that entail?
A stint in the dungeon ought to calm you down. Then we'll see.
A stupid street fight, and you want to dump me in a
Ah, we're not animals. A modest
A contribution, and my word.
Precise.
Listen, Sir Knight, if you don't shut your fat...
Bind this madman and lock...
Renounce magic, I tell you! Shatter your towers and crystal balls! Break your wands and burn your hats! Turn away the black cat! And the bat, the owl, and the rat!
Erso, What are you doing?
No future in rat catching. I decided to pursue a career in entertainment.
Good luck.
This troupe has potential. As their manager and master of ceremonies, I'll make these folk the most famous entertainers north of the Yaruga. See now a new number?
Hold on, Irsa, before you get all worked up. I've had more than my share of entertainment recently. What I need to know is if you still make traps.
Anything for a colleague?
Likewise!
Constable John Natalis.
Interest, John Natalis. He is
Good day. Good day.
Greetings.
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 Good day.
Please.
Prepare for your final lesson.
Final?
Welcome. I'm Ilona, the bearded she-elf.
Bearded?
Don't be a child. We came here to perform, but this place is a circus in itself. Nobody's interested in
What do you sell?
food. You want to buy something, or are you waiting for my...
Fine, I'll bite. Show me your beard.
That'll be 200 oren.
But...
I'll have no discussion. This will be a practice. You want to buy something, or are you waiting for my beard to grow? Bye. You'll learn what a sorceress...
Greetings.
Good day.
Greetings.
Greetings. Prepare for your final lesson.
How are you? But...
I'll have no discussion. Welcome. Don't...
What?
You... This will be a practical object.
Greetings.
Here to see the show. It's cancelled.
What service do you provide?
I was once a good swordsmith, or at least it looked like I might be. A riot came through. Took my workshop with it. I actually prefer...
Give her my bet.
You can do so yourself. She's a...
Ah.
Pretty normal. We don't generally bring our work... Come back and see the show one day.
Greetings.
Greetings. Which? Greetings.
I don't...
Are you thirsty or hungry?
So, even the Nilfgaardians...
Well, that our hosts are libertines and eccentrics.
My dear counselor.
Witcher, interesting.
The previous council ended tragically. You think...
I certainly hope so. We'll start by implementing meticulous internal
You'll spy on each other?
It's necessary. Lack of oversight.
You mean it wasn't excess ambition and lust for power? Nice place. Has character, tradition.
Thaned was also built by the elves. I know Lochmuin's history.
I'd like to...
We're merely waiting for the treaty to be signed. The new council...
Why aren't you restoring your...
Only the academy at Aretusa Palace continues to operate there. The other palaces can't be... Besides, Lochmuin has greater potential. It's full of ley lines and natural sources.
Then I'm glad it'll be in the charge of such experienced and responsible...
No extravagance excuses Shillard's presence.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I must
Witcher Geralt. We meet again. Who would have known? I thought cats always landed on four paws, but I see wolves sometimes do as well. I trust you have not come to demand my surrender again.
I've come to find the Kingslayer.
And once again don the robes of a hero? Enjoy the fame?
I don't know about robes, Arian, but something along those lines.
Well, as much as I detested Foltest, Temeria now trembles in its foundations, and I sincerely hope Natalis succeeds in salvaging it. Otherwise, the barons will tear the country into bits.
The last time we saw each other, you had locked yourself in a cellar full of oil that you had set on fire.
I grew up wandering the nooks and corners of that fortress, Witcher. I know passages even the mice have not heard of.
For a long time, a lot of people thought you were dead.
Well, that would make two of us, am I right?
Shouldn't you be in Vizima? I heard things got a bit chaotic after Foltest died. It might be a good time to try your luck, especially if you've got royal blood in the family.
Clearly, you do not understand what will happen here, Geralt. The re-establishing of the Council and Conclave is but a pretext. The North's most important rulers have come here not to reconstruct some assembly of mages, but to seal the balance of power and establish spheres of influence. Only fools and cowards have remained at home.
Knowing that, our host...
King Radovid will learn of this.
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
Break your wands and
Pull yourself
burn your
together!
Greetings.
It's a waste of words.
I don't want anything to do with you. This would never happen if the
Greetings.
Kitchen. It's not that kind of fire. The eternal fire, only in the eternal fire beneath the sign of this clan can we burn witches all day.
And if Grandma had a moustache, she'd be a catfish.
I'm Geralt.
Brass of Banard. I remember you from Thanad. I believe I saw you in Oxenfurt, too.
Seems we only ever meet on Elvenland.
Indeed. But I suspect you're...
Actually, I'm here because of your weapon.
I'm no expert.
You're the best swordsmith.
I'm more interested in the cultural relics of other...
I'm going to need a solid cultural relic.
I guess the circumstances require...
I'm interested in the Wild Hunt. Any chance you know something about it?
No, birds are not...
Thanks. I came upon this strange manuscript.
Why, yes. I don't believe I'm mistaken. Do you realize what you hold in your hands?
I wouldn't be asking if I did.
You see, the Vrans knew well how to secure their treasures. It is said that in some places they left sentries. Now, These sentries come to life when someone draws near who possesses a scroll inscribed with words.
So how do I use the manuscript?
Nothing. You needn't even know the meaning of the words for the sentry to let you pass. You must merely know the sequence in which the password must be read. In this case, we have a sentence. Nana kanpa zi udu ya lala gat exa nana zi udu zi gat kanpa nibit. Nana kanpa means forge ahead, while nana zi means backtrack. In summary, should you encounter a sentry who reacts to this scroll, you must first answer with the words that follow Nana Kanpa in their given sequence, then omit Nana Z, and conclude with all the words that...
Not that complicated, actually. Tell me what you know about those gargoyles that are bothering you.
They were servants of the mages who once lived in Loch Muin. The mages left, but the gargoyles remained behind. They're still lethal. The quarters they guard are simply inaccessible.
What do you want, Whitey?
Just curious.
Cool!
Leave the royal court.
Greetings. I don't want anything to do with you.
Freak!
damn it.
Oh, it's a lovely day today.
At your service.
Water!
I found a manuscript that might help.
Interesting. This volume is sealed by ancient magic.
Only highly valuable things get that kind of protection.
Too true.
Do you know how to unlock it?
I'd need ingredients that can be obtained from certain monsters. Unfortunately, they don't occur around here. I'll need the pheromones of a Queen Endriga, the blood of a Necker warrior, and the brain of a Bulvor. We can substitute the tongue of a rot fiend for the harpy's egg.
Quite a list. I'll see what I can find.
I tell you, shatter your towers and crystal balls.
It's a brazen attack. King Radovid will learn of this.
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
The audacity!
Pull yourself together!
Likewise, the frog.
Greetings.
This would never happen if the Conclave still existed.
And if Grandma had a moustache,
No more. It's not too late to repent.
All our power.
shut up.
Flog your lecturers' bodies. But not one soul is flogging another on...
The White Wolf.
I have the ingredients you mentioned.
Unbelievable. Give them to me. We must get the proportions right. Done. Let's see what's in the manuscript. By the gods.
What did you find?
Instructions. A description of how to forge the legendary sword known as Cairn. The sword will be yours. You deserve it, Witcher. I will consider forging it an honor.
Thanks. So long.
She should reason with this brat. She should pull down his pants and give him a thrashing in front of all those knights. Attack. King Radovid will learn of this.
Radovid sent them, you...
The audacity!
Pull yourself together!
Prepare for your final lesson.
Final? But...
I'll have no discussion.
Guess they'll never learn. The sword of Aramil, who defied his king's rule. The Lord of the Wild Hunt desires the gene of the Elder Blood. He seeks to fling open the gates between the worlds so that terror and destruction may reign. The King of the Hunt ordered me slain, and the wraiths born of his command assumed living form, pursuing me through the voids between the worlds for centuries. I have arrived at Loch Muin. Though tired, I know I will not rest. The riders of the hunt draw near. On my back, I can feel their deathly breath.
Constable John Natalis. He's a general, not a politician.
I don't find it at all.
Brenner! I tell you, shatter your towers and crystal balls, break your wands and burn your hats! Turn away the black cat!
It's a brazen attack. King Radovid will learn of this.
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
The audacity!
Pull yourself together!
The frog!
Got rid of the Gargoyle.
Excellent. At last we can explore the hitherto inaccessible. And here's your... Take care.
sorceress flogging another. With the other moaning and writhing and...
This would never happen if the conclave still existed.
And if Grandma had a moustache, she'd be a catfish.